Hello, welcome back to Hero Studios Remnant Lunar Archon Session 109. I hope you're having a lovely day. That's all I've got. I have no announcements or anything. So, Jack gave the recap last time. Up to you, hooligans. I'm gonna do it based on a D4, the order on Discord. Okay. Geislin, you weren't here, were you?
Nope.
Well, roll again. Hey, Chris. What happened last time?
So Garon kind of came out of his confused stupor state and, realized that, oh, wait, we've gone through the mountains. Hey, look, we've almost made it to the castle. We can see it. There it is. Great. And we decided to go in from an over-the-top sort of situation, trying a sort of back entrance. Very clever deduction made from a good ally in the team. And in so doing, we were beset upon by a ravenous crow beast, terrible sort of nasty thing. But we have tried to figure out how to follow it as it darts about the shadows, and Grond is trying to get some practice in solo fighting, as he believes he will have to do so eventually anyway. To protect or honor Decim or whatever the sort of situation is with the feather and all that. So this is like, practice for him. It's like, we're getting ready for the big championship. Yay, the meet. Let's go. And yeah, so we're in the midst of that fight, and he's holding on for dear life and trying to stab the heck out of this thing's neck.
That's most of it. You did miss the poor friends you made along the way. The bird that called everyone Joe, and the Wolverine, and Bobby,
I was trying not to think about Bobby, okay?
Bobby, the oh-so-friendly bear who unfortunately didn't make it. It was attacked by this giant crow beast. As we think about our poor friends, Bobby died.
Bobby Bear, he's related to Boo Boo Bear.
And we will start off where we were. It is Gambit's turn. Does anyone need me to reshare the map?
Yes. No.
Well, which is
Yes.
it?
Which is it?
It was covered
Please.
up. It was zoned out and covered up by my thing, so I didn't see it. So I moved my thing, and
You
then
can see
I
the
saw
map now,
it.
the mountain path map.
I can see it map now.
Okay, and
That was super
as
awesome.
well, if you can't see it, you can always go to the combat tracker and double click
Ew.
on token. Oh yeah, you never
What
use
is
the combat
that?
tracker, do you? If you ever decide to, you can use the combat tracker to double click on your token, and it'll take you to wherever you are on the map. And open up any map that you're
Is
on.
it a bird or a spider?
Oh, you haven't seen this, have you?
No.
Let me share this image to you. So, here you go. This is a ginormous, and I'm just going to share it to the stream already has it. Or fully open it. This is a large monstrosity that is somewhat crow-like with these 4 legs, this long tail with feathers, and a split tail at the end, gargantuan wings behind it, and it has 7 eyes on the front of its head, and in addition to its beak, it has mandibles from each side closing around its mouth, creating kind of a 4-sided pincer almost. Y'all have been fighting. It has been, for Dreislin's understanding, it has been dodging in and out of the shadows. It's been fighting in a somewhat similar way to what Gambit does, as it has been hiding in darkness. Currently, you would know there is, for as long as Doug continue to have concentration on it, roughly 35 feet up in this spot, I believe. that right? Is this right? Oh, Jack's not here.
I don't know.
I think that's right. We're going to go with this until he gets here and says otherwise. And he can move it if he wants to. But about 35 feet up, if you end your turn in that area... well, yeah, about 35 feet up, I think. If you end your turn in that area, you get blasted with magical light energy for the Dawn spell. There's also... What was this blue thing? There's a reason. Oh, that is a Spirit Guardian. If any enemy enters within 10 feet of it, it has to make a saving throw or take flat damage. That is not concentration. Thicket has been trying to get the crow to stop flying. John has similarly been trying to get the crow to stop flying through alternate means. Doug has been pursuing. You've kind of been pursuing and taking fire. Garand teleported and temporarily flew with his new armor before he lost concentration on the fly spell it gave. And then teleported onto the bird, the ginormous crow monster. And is currently grappling with it. You cannot currently see it. It is hiding in the darkness outside of the light, amid the trees over there, presumably. Thicket is the only one who is currently aware of it because it rolled within his passive perception, or I guess Garand as well because he's clinging to it. So you have a kind of general idea that it moved off that way, but cannot currently see it.
It's been about a surprise turn and a regular turn.
Yeah, it's been about 2 rounds.
Okay.
Garand is hurt pretty
Okay,
bad. You and John have taken some damage. Doug is looking good. Thicket's taken a little bit of damage. Claude has taken a little bit from a psychic shriek this bird let out, and Jackie's just happy to be here.
Yeah, she's yipping her best yip.
So what would you like to do? You are currently hidden
Well,
already.
Can you reshare the map
Does
again?
it smelly? Does it smell? Does it stink? Is it stinky?
It does have some smell to it. I believe
Okay.
your smell ability has been used once,
Yes.
and it lasts for 1 turn, so you should have another 2 times, because I think it's proficiency amount of times per rest to do your super blind sight.
Okay. Someone used it?
I did.
Yes, Garand.
Nice. Nice. I only use it rarely. I don't know if I necessarily need it because I think I just get a advantage on perceptions that have to do with smell.
So you have hyper focus and
Like-
keen senses. Keen senses, you do have advantage on perception
Yeah.
checks that rely on smell. You don't instantly
Yes.
see it, but you have a better time seeing it. Heightened senses, you're immune to blinded and deafened except by an area being heavily obscured. So basically you can see through light fog and stuff, and you do not suffer disadvantage on wisdom checks due to an area being dim light or being obscured. Because technically, if you're out in the darkness, you'll have disadvantage, but because of your particular situation and your antennae, you don't have that problem and actually have advantage. Smellerizer.
Cool. So, so I need to use hyperfocus, or I can just use keen senses.
Hyper focus might make it easier. You would have blind sight out to a range of 30 feet and would have a probably easier and maybe even guaranteed see. What is half your... So I'll say you can use it twice for
Yeah.
short rest, right? Oh yeah, because you have
Oh.
proficiency. You can use it again once before next short rest, because
Okay.
it is... Or a long rest, apparently. A bonus
Okay,
action, you
we're
go
just-
into this, you gain this state. Didn't specify how long that was supposed to be.
Am I hidden?
I will need to rebalance hyperfocus a little bit just to see, and we can discuss whether we want it to last a full minute or just a round of guaranteed hyperfocus. It might be
Oh.
something we want to last a full minute.
Yeah, that would be nice. Do we need to do that later, or...
For now, we'll assume you have it, and I will think about it for a minute. So, you have
Okay.
hyperfocus, so you can basically see out
Okay.
to the range.
Okay.
But it still is flying, which is making it more difficult, and it is, because of the wind and stuff being a flying creature, it's not quite as easy. I think you would still have to make a perception check to find it.
Is that a bonus action?
Technically, a perception check is supposed to be an action, but I will say because of your keen senses and blind sight, you could bonus action to do it in this case.
But am I hidden?
You are currently hidden already.
Okay.
It it wanted to attack you, but it didn't see you, so it attacked Doug.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to perception check him.
Make your advantage perception check. And perceive enough.
Boom.
16. You try to focus and search for it in your mind, but you do not find exactly where it is. There's too much wind and the smell from the mountain and the trees and everything. It is not
You
clear.
have a general idea?
No, unless Thicket mentions it on his, you know that it flew
Okay.
this direction.
Can
I guess kind of you have the general idea that it flew this direction when you last saw it,
Okay.
but you don't know
I
exactly.
told everyone last session when I saw it. Or sensed
Okay,
it.
so you might have a general idea where it is, but you can't
Okay.
spot it.
Can I
Hi, Jack.
hold my action, my my sneak attack action, like have my gun out and point it in the general direction that I think that it is, and as soon as I see it, pow.
Sounds good.
Okay.
It's your turn. You are holding action. Currently have a stat and have a stealth of 21 for the record. And it has used 0 legendary actions for this turn. It is going to go ahead and use a legendary action for a thing. Okay. Legendary action has occurred. What would Jackie like to do?
Can she target him with a hurl
You
of?
would have disadvantage because she can't exactly see him, but she could try to target that area if you wanted to Thunderous Spark or Chromatic Orb. Keep in mind, she does have 2 spell slots per rest. I think she might have been supposed to hold one last round, but we forgot to actually have her fire it off, or she missed. I don't recall.
It's whatever you want to do. So I guess the
in either case, I'll allow her to have the 2 spell slots for now.
Okay. Then yes, sir. Let's go. Let me click a dissy. Come on. There we go.
Unfortunately, with the nat 1, she tries to bark that direction, but it ends up being nothing more than a bark into the tree.
Double 5s. All right. She tries. She's trying.
Did she attack twice with it?
You said I could have both rolls. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you then. I thought you said I could have both attacks. Sorry.
I just don't know if Jackie normally gets.
No, she doesn't. I thought you said she can have both attacks.
Oh, from the held one? Okay, yeah. In either case, she does miss. Yeah, sure. For this one. Pick it. You can see it. It is up on that ridge just above the ground. And by just above the ground, I mean 15 feet up amidst the trees.
Okay.
Pythagoras says he's 45 feet away, but I think Pythagoras might be wrong in this case.
Go home, Pythagoras. You're drunk.
Was it flying?
It is flying, yes.
Okay.
Imagine I know what you're going to do.
Earthbind.
I figured, so go ahead and throw the save at it.
Okay.
Have I had a chance to come back around to my?
I think you gave it disadvantage on its attacks last time during its turn, so I'm going to say no, you do not.
Alright, sounds good.
I should have reviewed the last round, but the last round did take 30 minutes. So.
It's fine. It's hard. You're doing aerial combat. It's fine.
Aerial combat on top of split across the side, it fails.
Yay!
For the first time.
Woo!
Wow, it rolled a 9 and an 8.
Let's go. Good
Alright,
job.
it will now
way
descend
to go, kitty cat.
without being hurt. It will still end up being 30 feet up on the ridge, but it cannot fly anymore. For the next
Get
few
wrecked.
days.
Nice.
Get right.
Get wrecked. Claude will take a blind firing of a laser beam. Ciao.
Wait, I might have had a bonus action.
Oh, sorry. Bonus action.
Especially
Claude
now,
misses
because she can
anywho.
see me. She can, or he can see me. He can heal me, because I do have damage.
That was a spell. How? Okay, wait.
Audio just a little down. It got loud.
If I was directly under it, it's okay. It's 45 feet in the air, and then
Correct.
well, that's an action too.
Is Earthbind concentration?
Yes, it is.
That sounds ominous.
Yep. Okay. I don't have a bonus action that I want to do, but I will move over here.
Okay, so just for the record, that is up a ridge. So from here to here is a 30-foot or so climb. So you can get up 10 feet onto this rock. So I will say,
Can I just use my double movement thing?
then yes, you can get up there.
Can I use my kitty cat runs?
Yeah, Kitty Cat Run is very fast.
Can I just be built different?
You can just be built different, yeah. As Thicket goes on all fours and scurries up. Presumably
I
pointing
imagine,
out the
like, with-
direction or location of the...
Cat in the Hat with the paunch and just like trying to like scramble up, and it's just adorable.
Claude missed his laser attack. Good for you, Claude. Doug, Jack, are you in yet?
It'd be like that sometimes. But
Not yet.
Okay. What would y'all like Doug to do? He is currently 15 feet up this wall. He's got another 15 feet to climb, which I believe he's six... I think he's got half movement right now climbing up. So it would take the rest of his movement to get all the way to the top. What would you like to do?
can he shadow next to it? Is there potential for that?
So he can place it up to 15 feet away as a bonus action. Check. Manifest Echo. Bonus action to manifest Echo on unoccupied space you can see, and then move. Does take a bonus action to teleport with it, and he currently does not have an active.
Gotcha,
So yeah, it would
gotcha.
take his bonus action to hit, and he would have to wait for his next to duplicate.
Okay.
But he could still do it and then use the attack from if he wanted to attack wildly in that area.
Well,
that sound
did
that he
Thicket bringing it
climbs up?
down? Well, real quick, did Thicket bring it down break itself? Like, because we now know that it's on the ground.
It
Oh,
is
it's
still
flying.
flying. On its turn, it will have to descend. And it can
Oh,
still
okay.
stealth even if it's... Because in the darkness,
heard.
this thing is quite hard to see. But I will say, yeah, Doug will go ahead and climb the rest of the way up, and he is over the ridge. Bonus action, if that's fine with you, Jack. Bonus action, create other Doug close to this thing. Swing wildly in the trees. Would you like to use reckless attack or normal attacks and have...
Oh, talking to me?
Yep.
Let's go for reckless. Why not?
Okay, so you'll have to make 2 normal attacks, presumably with Iron Memory.
No, the
Scorching Solarium.
nope. The fell something something.
Right, the Fell Slayer.
The fell something.
Fell Slayer, nat 19. That's a hit. This is gonna be... Let me go ahead and make sure I got the Fell Slayer's bonus.
Is that a crit for Doug? Is Doug a champion?
No, he's not.
No.
Let's see, Fell Slayer. It is dealing an extra... That's Frostpoint. I need Fell Slayer. Fell Slayer deals an extra 3d6 damage of the weapon's type. So I'm gonna go ahead and just roll 3d6 into the chat and put that in his modifier. Oh, an extra 11 points of damage.
Let's go, buddy.
As it appears, bringing down this bristly axe toward it, striking into it, it deals a total of 16 points of damage. Why did it resist?
Hold on. Does he have a thing where he can reroll 1s and 2s?
That's a great question. Do you have...
Yes, I can reroll attacks.
so
No damage.
He has Savage Attacker, so he can choose to roll again if he'd like.
On the damage.
Savage
Yeah,
Attacker,
I would.
Try to find Savage Attacker on your... Go. He does not have Great Weapon Fighting.
That's the other one. Okay.
And I do notice that Fell Slayer is not set to be magic, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. Because it did only take half damage, but I will adjust based on whatever our second roll is anyway. Savage Attack, when you roll damage for melee weapon, you can reroll the weapon's damage dice and use your total. So, you're re-rolling the damage dice then?
Yep.
Okay, so the 3d6 is re-rolled up to 12, and
Nice,
a
one bonus.
d12 is rolled up to 9.
Nice.
So that total's coming up to, that is 21 plus, what is his standard? 21
Well,
plus...
if he rolled...
3? No, that should be a Spellslayer, a +1 weapon. Why is that not proccing at? Not proccing at +1 weapon. Double check. It is, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. It's going to have, so that 12, 9, so 21 plus 4 is going to come up to 25 total damage compared to the 16 it took, so it's going to take another 9 plus another 8 because it accidentally resisted those two. So it is taking 9 plus 8, silly man, 17. Go ahead and just throw that in the chat so I can drag it. +1 bonus to attack damage on the Fell Slayer. Go, boom, bang. Damage. Throw. Bonk. There you go. Damage dealt, and then I assume a second attack is going.
Yep.
Hold on. You put 17, but if the earlier damage was 16 and he got 1 and 7 higher, then it should be at least another 7 damage up.
Pardon?
If you look earlier, you have 16 slashing.
Yep.
But he got 1 more on the 3d6 and he got 7 more on the d12, so that's a total of 8 more. So 8 and 16 is 24.
So, okay, so his total came out to 24, you said?
It's just what it should be.
So that's the total. I didn't reduce the previous damage, and for some reason it only took 8, and he actually would have had 25 because that's a +1 weapon. So it's dealing 17 more damage than it had dealt, so I just added that extra damage to it. So it has taken the total of 25 across 2 different values.
Appreciate it.
Glad to make sure. You always want to make sure you have max damage, and the second attack misses. As you slash into it, and there is a scream amidst the woods. And as this massive scream goes out, let's see who all is within, as this will reveal it because you are getting the direct location of it. It is going to go ahead and target who's all is within 60 feet of it.
Does it trigger my... After this, will it trigger my held action?
Yes, it will. As it does this, go ahead and take con saves, everyone.
No.
Oh no.
Alright, we have... Unfortunately, I haven't fixed the save overlay thing. We have John, failure. Doug, failure. Garon, failure. Jackie, failure. Claude, failure. Gambit, failure. Thicket, failure.
Fail?
Everyone failed.
This was happening last time. We were rolling really bad. He was rolling really well.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like I said, I really needed heals this time.
So everyone takes a total of... Come on, Brock. 9 points of damage.
Thank goodness I'm barely alive. I'll take it.
Jackie is unhappy and may make some distance on her next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
concentration checks both succeed. Good for y'all. As this happens, Thicket, with your passive, you hear as it screams this psychic energy outward, there is a rustle in the... and I'll stealth to 0, because it's seen, no longer hiding. You hear rustling in the woods nearby, and the sound of paws striking the ground approaching.
Oh, Lord.
That's Doug's turn, I believe. Garand!
Alright, well, I had one plan that I was going to do with my bonus action, but I will forego that this round. And I will burn all 6 healing light on myself for a total of 66.
66. Just in case anyone thought he was getting 66 health.
Yeah,
Not bad.
yeah. But I'm going to heal myself 20, so
A little
put that
under
in there. It's 24.
Average, I think.
That happens.
21 is the technical average, so you're close.
You can only do so much. Alright, but
Was it
now
the
we
perfectly
will...
average? Was it when Chris rolled for Gambit? You roll you rolled 20d20 and rolled an exact 210.
Yeah,
it
that's pretty
was,
awesome.
it was me that rolled
It's you who rolled the 211.
of d20s.
Yes,
Okay.
Garand, you heal up a bit. Did you apply those to yourself?
D20s.
I did.
Okay, you're up to 24 health. Nice, and you have action and movement if you.
Alright, am I still striking with lightning, or am I
is up to you.
the regular magic? Okay, as long as I don't want to step on your plan of how you
With-
wanted this thing to work
With
or
the
whatever.
feather, technically the whole lightning thing was more for ranged, but I will allow you to use either as you see.
But okay,
For all intents and purposes, you can. Technically, the ranged is only lightning, but the melee can be either. I will be perfectly happy.
Is one question: is he within my range, or is he out of my
That's a
range?
great point. So, what is the current range on your weapon?
It is. I assume I have my gun out.
I believe we decided on 40. So it will receive. Well, because of its sheer
Note.
size and the fact that it's still flying because it has its turn, it will not have partial cover because even though you are 10 or 5 feet down from the cliff, it is big and flying. So you can see it and go ahead and take your shot, which you are not
Okay.
hidden from it. You will not have advantage. A legendary
No.
action, a perception check, and manage to.
Aww, that's so sad. So I don't have sneak.
Well, you can get sneak attack if you hit it because Grand is there messing with it. But You
Okay.
do not have advantage.
Okay. Okie dokie. Go! No! Maybe?
That hits. Roll damage.
Yay!
Its AC is
sneak?
not higher than 21. I am not that evil.
Is it sneak?
Yes, you can sneak.
Okay. I'm hitting right buttons. Oh, sneak.
It did use its legendary action to take the paw while this other happened.
nice.
That
Okay.
is 32 points of damage, striking through it as you pierce through part of its chest, as there is blood and feathers that flies into the night sky, barely being able to be seen, as these feathers seem to almost blend into the darkness. And that
Garand, who was
Garand.
not able.
Now back under
I was gonna say
Garand's turn.
Yes.
Garand, who is unable to actually see, even though the blast came out. I'm gonna go with the fact that Gambit's really good at sneaking, so it's
Yeah,
a
you
little
couldn't
bit
see
of
Gambit.
a hard deal. So, but what I will say is he'll look in that direction with that big big grin, good job, buddy.
Finally, damage.
So technically,
Alright.
the stealth ends after the shot because you'd be able to track where the bullet came from.
Yeah. I'm full revealed.
And that hits. Roll damage. As it seems now that y'all can hit this thing and see it, y'all are laying some heavy damage into it. Pierce into its into the back of, I guess, its shoulders or where the wings are connecting to it. You focus on where the bone is fitting to the wing, striking into it, you are adding your psychic damage as the pulse of psychic energy goes through it, dealing 18 total points of damage. I believe you have 2 attacks now.
I do. I indeed do.
Go ahead and strike into it again.
Come on, crit. All right. I'll save the last one for in case it crits.
Alright, 28 does a big hit. Does 9 points of damage. And I believe that's all of your turn, unless you want to move.
No, my move is maintaining the hold onto this thing's neck as I'm just trying to stab the heck out of it. I'm really hoping that I can turn this thing into a cloak.
John, you hear the sound of paws rapidly striking into the ground behind you, as coming out of these shadows, actually largely blending into the shadows. Do I have? Did I forget to add this to the actual image? Let me go ahead and pop that in real quick. Car. Bonk. Come on. In. No. Identified because this brutal and almost stone-like texture on certain parts of it. Dog comes out of the shadows, having practically blended in with them. As it will run rapidly and climb up onto the stone that you were on. Hopping on up.
How dare you, sir?
There, attacks dogs. Happens, man. Very good place to put the...
Our puppy's nails are too long.
As it will attack from hiding.
Painful.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the Shadowfell. That thing loves pain, bro.
Is going to make a bite attack with advantage on you.
If
Dog,
evil,
dog.
why cute?
Dog,
Evil, why cute?
use your butt attack.
23 will hit John.
Okay, if you think that's cute, we have to talk about that later.
And
I
damage.
think dinosaurs are cute, so
12 points of damage as this bites in toward your leg. You're able to pull up your aura to block against it as your aura flashes from the expenditure of energy, John. Keeping it off of you, but it is striking into you. As it does this, still in the shadow beneath the dawn that is holding above everyone, as it releases from you, it begins to dissipate into shadow, pretty much becoming invisible from view.
If I try to move away from it, I'm going to get opportunity attack, don't I?
Probably. John, what would you like to do? Would you like to try to move away from it?
Alrighty.
You know where it is to move away from. We double check to make sure it can turn
1
invisible
second.
in dim light.
What is my spellcasting ability modifier?
It's charisma, so it's gonna be 2 plus 4, so 6.
Okay.
Below its standard stats.
Yeah.
no, not this guy.
No, not this guy.
Well, I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Mass Healing Word, which lets me heal up to 6 creatures that I can see within range, within 60 feet of me, which I think is everyone.
Let's go.
1d4 plus 6.
If possible, if there's someone that you could like maybe bypass healing so that Jackie could be healed because she's almost down. She's at like 1, I think.
Who doesn't need healed? I mean, 1, 2. Everyone is 6, including, I think, including Jackie. That's 6 people. Oh, and myself. I guess that's 7.
How does
Who
John
doesn't need healed? Huh?
continue?
I'm at 64, so I'll be okay for a little bit.
He's
Oh.
pretty high. He has the highest HP in percentage and in flat value.
Okay. Well then, everybody but Doug gets 1d4 plus 6 healing.
Go ahead and
And I
target
think I'm
everyone
also
and roll.
raging.
It should. Did we add Mass Healing Word to your spells? I don't recall if I added all the spells. I think I did.
Well, I did.
Okay, cool.
I did.
You did. Good job.
For the Verdant Everbloom?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
So if I target everyone, does that
Yep, if you target everyone and roll once, it should apply to everyone.
oops. Where is
Go ahead and remove
Jackie?
the images. Oh,
Oops. I did not mean to do that. I don't know how to move around here. Where's Jackie? Oh, there it is.
rar.
And then add the +6 and the heal.
Y'all should probably work down Jackie into it. Just because I want you to.
Hmm. Well, everyone gets 6 healing. Except for Doug.
Yay!
7.
Oh, I didn't roll it on myself, sadly.
Go ahead and add 7 to your
I
HP
could
and
just
bring you up to
pop
17. And how is John feeling?
What do you mean, how is he feeling?
Feeling?
I don't know.
Grim, bro, Grim.
How you feeling?
Are you nervous?
Like I
Are you
shouldn't
scared?
have gotten into this fight. Like I was right all along. We should have just gone in the cave.
Prideful, resentful, that kind of stuff?
So much so. Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Why, does that play into something?
Yep. Continue.
Okay. Anyways, as my action, I am going to Ethereal Step. And when I'm in the Ethereal Plane, does terrain matter?
Not really? Because you
How
can
does
kind of
that
move
work?
through it.
Like if I move 30 feet to the north, do I just end up on top of the plateau?
You would have to move up as well. Kind of through climbing,
Okay.
but without much resistance or weight as you climb and move. But yes, you wouldn't like clip up into it if you came out of it. In fact, I think in particular, like I guess you are no clipping, but if you end your thing in it, I think you take damage. Check it there. Yes, so you would actually get shunted. You would be clipped out if you ended into the nearest space and take 1d8 force damage per 10 feet. So if you stayed at the 10 feet
I
you
have to go
are
up,
and went
basically.
into it to where the closest thing was above, it would shove you up 20 feet and then deal 2d8 damage.
That was so well described, buddy.
So if I wanted to get up to the level of the plateau, which is how many feet above me?
20 feet.
20 feet. So I could only go 10 feet. So I could end up here, basically.
On the ridge.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm
then I
going
will
to
go
stay
there.
there until the start of your next turn. In the ethereal plane.
Correct. I come out of the ethereal plane at the end of my next turn.
Stay in at the end of your next turn, whatever you'd like to do. The crow's turn.
Which is fine. That gives me an opportunity to not take damage and to prep a thing.
It is going to make a saving.
Can I give him disadvantage on this?
No, it is Angie. It is going to move this way 15 feet up toward everyone. As it comes into the area, into view, as it approaches, pushing past Doug's Echo and pushing past John, which doesn't matter because John's out of reality. It moves over to there. I'm gonna go ahead. It does move 15 feet down as it kind of coasts over as it lands on the ground in front of you all. As it lands there, it is going to... Does it even understand what they get? No, it does not understand what it's doing. It's going to attack the person that it saw deal the most damage to it. It is going to make attacks against Doug and Gambit. Gambit, you're getting mandibles. They have longer range.
Okay.
As it reaches down over the cliff with these mandibles and tries to bite onto you.
Uncanny dodge.
Are you going to uncanny dodge, or are you going to
What is it?
escape to give it disadvantage and move, or are you just going to take half damage from whatever it does?
I'm going to uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you're going to take half
and
damage.
have half damage, and then it takes 1d6 fire damage.
It does take 1d6 fire damage because of your effect, so go ahead and hit the button on here. You are still going to be grappled. Go ahead and you should be able to roll the fire damage onto it as you take 13 points of damage. 6 points of damage as it halves it as you are now grappled and restrained to it.
What is
It is holding you in its mandibles.
Heat vent is the one.
Yep, heat
Where
vent
is
should be
it?
facility.
I've never used it before.
True.
Here it is.
Good to know, Jack. Thanks for letting us know. Heat vent. It takes 3 points of fire damage as your armor for the first time. The lines along it that seem to be pulsing with this heat and lava kind of burst outward and push against it as it burns along, and you get the scent of, I guess not really scent because it doesn't burn super much, but you are burning into its mouth partially and burning against the mandibles as you were using your aura to keep it from striking onto you, but it's still holding you in place. It's then going to make 2 claw attacks against Doug. Claw, bonk. That's going to be a miss as it rolls a nat 3. Second attack as the second claw comes down. It's going to be a natural 20 to make up the difference.
Can we use some sort of luck for that?
Let's see how many luck you have left.
I think I have 1. Unless it's already been used.
1 left, so you're going to have it re-roll the nat 20, expending your last luck of the day.
Can I also turn that into a disadvantage?
If you like to give it disadvantage as it rolled a 15 and would still hit, you can use your reaction, keep it from attacking Doug, as it rolls a 17 total, which, Doug, do you really have?
Nope.
Your AC is
It's a misclick.
18, right? Is it 8? You are getting base plus 6.
Well, there's the half plate or something that we bought at one of the last.
Are you wearing armor?
It is.
Are you wearing the adamantine? Oh, you are wearing adamantine half plate. That would do it. Your AC is 16 plus Dex, max 2. Yeah, you have an 18 AC right now. Forgot you had that. Enjoy. As it strikes down against you, as you are deftly shifting out, kind of clinging onto the rocks above you, as these 2 immense claws, these talons, which have, well, more like claws because they have several fingers, but these numbers of talons. Well, I guess talons also can have several. That's not the point. Anyway, tries to kill you, and it strikes against the rock, sending dust and dirt flying off the edge of the cliff, but fails to actually strike into you. That's its turn. Gambit. You are being held in its mouth.
Gambit is the one that has the advantage, by the way, if there was any doubt.
And you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Advantage.
Which will be canceled out by being restrained, giving you disadvantage.
Well, can I just not... Can I get out of it?
You could try.
Step alert, man.
I can.
If you can teleport, you
which
can
one is it?
after.
Which one am I... Well, I don't need that.
I think it takes an action to escape a grapple, though, but let me double check.
That's fine. I can bonus action hide.
I can't do the teleport thing for you guys because I'm keeping it on the ground.
That's okay. Gambit can teleport himself if he wanted to.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
he
A
doesn't
couple.
want to.
Notably, you will not be able to get sneak attack if you have advantage and disadvantage, because it'll even out. And if you have disadvantage at all, you won't be able to get sneak attack from out.
Yep.
Oh, I did
I'm
also just
leaving this
realize, Jack, I'm going to be rolling a saving throw from it, because I forgot your Spirit Guardians are right there.
What do I roll to escape grapple?
It would be an athletics or acrobatics check, which you have advantage on.
Yes.
It's
I'm
also
gonna
your
add
action,
a
though.
hero point.
It is an action.
That's. But what can I do?
I don't know.
I can't
Make
shoot
your-
it.
Make your choices. You're fine.
Whatever you
I
like to
can't
do.
shoot it.
I'm just saying you could theoretically shoot it point blank and roll 2 20s. You never know how things go.
But it would be disadvantage if I shoot it and I'm in its mandibles because of guns.
20 points
So-
of damage are done from the Guardian.
I get out.
If you would like to get out, go ahead and make your acrobatics or athletics check with advantage.
I'm
And
adding
you're pointing
hero
heroically.
Did it read? Okay, yes it did. A 3. That's not bad. Okay. I click advantage.
could
It's
do
athletics,
freedom
right?
of movement on you, but that would be after your turn.
It's okay. I'll be fine. I will not be fine, but it's okay.
So you did roll
Oh,
athletics.
okay.
Would you like to roll acrobatics, which is significantly higher for you?
Yes, I would love to.
I thought you would.
Okay.
Even if we
I
took... So, how about this? We take the
I
base
misheard
number you
it.
rolled. We take the 8, add the 9 up to 17, plus your 3
That's fine.
to bring you up to 20.
To an
which
unnatural
is enough.
20. Okay, that's fine.
As
That
you
works.
manage to
Fair.
escape, and are you like climbing up on top of its mandibles, standing in front of its face? Dramatically? Or doing something else?
Dramatically.
Up to you how you like to
I
stand
don't-
or be.
Hold on. How do you check which all of your attuned things? I
That's
don't know
on
if
your
I have my
On your inventory,
my
there is an A
okay.
triangle
I
on the
gotcha,
top,
I gotcha,
and the blue
gotcha.
dots are the ones that are attuned.
Okay.
Headband.
I don't want to. I want to get down.
Okay, you will slide out from under it, back onto the edge of this cliff.
I don't have my wings of flying equipped, so
You do not.
I want to be on the ground.
You'd be on the ground.
Bonus action hide?
There's not a lot of space to hide standing directly in front of it. You would have to find somewhere to move to be somewhere else. Just because that is not a logical position to hide.
Okay. Well, wait, is it like one of those cliffs where there's like a little ledge on it?
Like
Like the ones where you'd be like, hey mom, I'm gonna fall off the cliff, and then you jump on a ledge.
No, it's not a tall cliff, and it's pretty rough and simple.
Okay.
Outcroppings.
Can I hide behind this tree?
Yeah. Run around thicket and dodge behind the tree. You feel like you brush against something, but you dismiss it as foliage and make a stealth check.
Oh, wait. I'm about to do it with advantage. Let me take that off. Stealth check.
Stealth 21, very nice.
Kind of low.
That's okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to use legendary action. Expend 2 legendary actions to target everyone within 10 feet of it.
But wait, don't I have... Never mind.
But wait, there's more.
As you move, it brings its large wings up and slams them outward, creating this rapid amount of air pushing outward, swinging around it as it attacks with its wings, all making dex saves.
Don't I have...
Yes, you will take
No.
half damage if you fail, and no damage if you succeed.
Oh, well...
So you're taking no damage. And it looks like everyone else will fail, which unfortunately for you all, in addition to the damage, you are all being knocked prone. Which, Garon, I'm going to need you to make an athletics or
Wait.
acrobatics check to stay held on. And as Doug is on the edge of the cliff, he is about to fall.
How am I affected?
You are right next to it. Oh, no, you're not. You don't exist. Never mind. I'm gonna undo you.
I'm not. I am in a different plane of
Yeah,
existence.
You don't exist right now. I will remove you from his target. You're correct. Good job.
This is why I did this, because I can't take damage in here.
Okay, you stay held on, Garon, despite the burst of wind against you. Oh, there we go. You've all taken some damage. 12 damage apiece. You all take 2d6 plus 6. Thicket maintains concentration. Doug also maintains concentration. Doug is falling now. He will fall 20 feet onto that rock below. And take, it is 1d6 per 10 feet, so he is going to take how much fall damage? 4. Why did it not roll? It didn't show up, so it doesn't count. He's going to take 10.
Could he not use his echo to teleport?
Not while falling. Not as a reaction.
Okay.
Slides down. The rest, so Thicket's prone, Garon is
See you
hanging
later,
on.
Doug.
Doug is on the ground. That is its legendary action. I think Gambit's turn. So at that, attacking the prone person next to him, as you all see materializing from the shadow, another one of these dogs next to Thicket and Gambit, as what you had brushed your leg against was in fact not foliage.
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 No, foliage. It's not made of aluminum.
Aluminumage. That's going to hit Thicket. Munch, munch, munch.
Disadvantage.
How are you giving it disadvantage?
Me? No, I can't. Is it biting thicket?
Yeah.
Okay, never
I
mind.
can't because I used it earlier.
Think it
Because
takes
he
15
gets a lot of
points of
turns because
damage.
he's a boss.
Wait, I can.
Thicket succeeds on concentration, which is arguably the most important thing Thicket needs to have right now.
Oh no, you can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
It can't knock you prone because you're already prone, and then it is going to blend back into shadow. Jackie's turn.
All right. So Jackie knows that she needs to be 60 away from this thing because it keeps hurting her. So, and her stuff, she can reach it more than 60. So she'll put herself 75.
She's got
assuming
pretty smart.
it's not gonna.
Well, smarter.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like her. Well, at the very least, her int isn't super high, but her wisdom is like understanding. Like, okay, I've been here. I've been hit a few times. I've learned from my lesson. Like, I feel like that makes sense. But, so anyways, but her bark is still 80 feet, so I'll put her at 75.
Okay.
And she won't have disadvantage anymore, correct?
Correct, because it can see it. She can see it.
It doesn't matter. I'm still rolling so bad.
Poor thing. I'm also going to go ahead and just move. You're fully
That's
out
fine.
at 60.
Yeah. She's trying to play it like I want to help Dad, but I'm sorry.
As the largest of the Shadow Mastiffs, is that so there? Stands up atop this outcropping over here, looking down toward everyone as it comes back into reality. It is going to realize it can't actually get close.
Yeah, good.
It is going to stay where it is and turn invisible again after standing dramatic.
No, we don't know that it stands dramatically because we can't see it.
Well, it comes out of invisibility to stand dramatically for anyone who looks that direction.
Fine,
But you
whatever.
didn't do anything.
Thicket! Ouchies. Would you like to stand up?
Boy. I don't know.
Fair enough. That is a valid question.
Maybe I just want to lay down and die.
That's fair enough. Alright, if that's what you're gonna do, go for it. Thicket. You do you, cat.
Usually the cat goes after the bird. This time it seems like the turns have tabled. Who did we lose?
Let's see here.
Jack. I
Over the
hope
turntables.
Jack is back.
How much healing does this thing do? Where is it?
Do you have mass cure wounds yet?
No, but he has something arguably better.
Okay.
Good old
What?
semblance power.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm not
That thing is
sure it's
pretty
better.
awesome.
I don't remember how much it does.
It hit points equal to the roll of the hit die plus half your level rounded down.
So it's 1d8 plus 5, and from you because you're I think actually Mass Cure Wounds and Lunar Blessing have the same effect, because I'm pretty sure Mass Cure Wounds is 1d8. So I think they are the same, but up to you what you'd like to use.
I don't have mass cure wounds.
Well, guess you're not going to cast that.
Okay.
But turn into a bear. Though this thing has been known to eat bears when confronted with bears. As evidenced by poor Tommy.
It is Ankylosaurus, not Ankylosaurus. Unless there's some other dinosaur I don't know about.
It's both.
I thought it was an Ankylo.
It's both. It depends on your region's pronunciation because it's a loan word.
Fair enough. I'm gonna keep saying Ankylo because I like the sound of it.
I've always gone to Ankylo because I thought it was like cool. It just sounded like fun. But yeah, it's cool.
Cool dinosaur. Anywho.
How many can I heal once with this? Each peg with proficiency bonus. Four. So someone's not gonna heal.
You don't have to heal Jackie, or if you mean one of us, then
Cannot
I don't
heal
know.
John because you.
That's true.
He is
So sorry,
basically
John.
Not in reality right now. All
You
intents
can
and
neither
purposes.
see nor touch me.
Um,
Alright.
He is out of space and time.
That's
No,
right.
not
I'm
time.
hanging out.
Doug, even after falling, is still within 30 feet of me, correct?
Yeah. Yes, because he is 10 feet up.
Okay. We're using all of it at once.
I was just gonna. Meow. 24 points of healing across the board, bringing everyone up to a good spot. Bringing everyone who was touched by it to over half HP.
The same really weird creepy grin face that Garon gave to the shadows for Gambit's shot earlier is exactly what Vicky gets.
As
Yeah.
I believe for this, you conjure this moon that spreads out. I mean, the moon itself doesn't, but almost like these rings of Saturn of this light gently flows outward in a couple of layers almost that flows over each of the persons nearby, healing them. 5 of your
So
HP.
that was my action, and then if Bonus action. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Let's do Healing Word. On...
I'm at like 2/3, so if anybody's lower than me, that's fine. But I'm like 2/3 healthy.
Yeah. Can I'm gonna actually hold Healing Word until John gets back.
Okay.
And then can I kind of don't want to be this close, but I also think I might get hit if I try and move.
Would you like to stand up? Just
Yeah.
Yeah, at least don't be prone, yo.
So this beside us is a cliff, the gray area,
yeah.
right?
But I guess technically it like
rocky
travels
terrain.
upward, so you're closer to like 25 feet up. Gambit's closer to like 20 where he is, I guess ish. We'll say. Yeah, it's not rocky terrain, that is cliff.
Yeah.
Cave in cliff is here.
I can only go like 15 feet.
Yeah.
Can I go like there? Pretty please.
Pretty please.
As you move, you're going to take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Try.
So this one will reveal itself and attack advantage because it's visible. Wolf. Miss. Sorry, gross shadow mastiff. And the crow is going to try to spin and mandible attack you. Hit. Catching you as you move. Pulling you back into it.
Can I be restrained?
I don't know, do you have freedom of movement on?
I thought I had a thing.
I think that's from like natural plants and stuff.
It is.
Plants and things.
I
Is
was
this thing even
thinking-
wounded yet?
Oh yeah, this thing's hurt real bad. It is bleeding profusely.
I was
Good.
thinking of
Blood
my
and feathers
lance
flying in the air.
stride combined with my nature's ward, which makes me immune to poison and disease.
Nope, unfortunately you're now grappled and restrained in its mouth.
For long.
And it can now fly. If it can make it back.
Bye,
to its
guys!
Not for long.
Claude is gonna shoot it because he has a laser beam.
And he can finally see it for real.
Arrow. Hit! First hit! Good job, bud!
Nice!
As
Way
this
to go,
red
robot!
beam of magical energy strikes outward, dealing 11 points of damage, striking in, burning along the crow's wing.
I just had an image of the belly button laser guy from My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine it happening.
He's a little spider robot, so yeah. Which also I need to make him a proper token. I'll fix that later. It's fine. Doug. He said he had to bounce for a minute. So he is prone. I presume he will stand back up. He has 15 feet of movement. However, he does have an echo that is active that he can bonus action shift with, which I assume is what he'd want to do. What do y'all want him to do?
I mean, that makes sense. Is the shadow prone?
No, the shadow doesn't get prone.
Yeah, then there's no reason for him not to. So,
Yeah.
and then he can just move as he needs to and make his
Y'all like
attacks.
him to attack recklessly or normally?
I think reckless. I think the whole point is that he's trying to murder this thing. We're trying to get this thing down.
Would you like him to cast any of his spells? He currently has. So he's already used branding. Guardian, Dawn. He could cast Searing Smite, or he could Rage, if y'all wanted extra damage, or he could just Reckless attack.
He can't Searing Smite or Rage because it takes a bonus action to switch with
That's
the.
true. You're right.
Right.
In that case, Reckless attack. I'll go ahead and apply that to him.
Yeah, so he's
And
just trying to murder this thing
spells
with
let
this double 11s.
11's hit. I'm going to
Nice.
get an extra 11 points of damage.
Plus his D12, right?
The D12 is base damage. That's
Okay.
going to be rolled on him.
Okay.
I don't think he
Nice.
wants to re-roll.
No, that's
I'll do
solid.
that once per turn. As he teleports up, slicing through, he brings it up and makes a large gash through one of the wings. Second attack. Assume this is going to hit. Yep, that's going to
Nice.
hit. Spell Slayer, extra
That's
damage.
pretty.
Not going to shift out that, I don't think.
Even if he rolled a 1, there's no point.
As
That's so
he
much.
teleports up, he brings the axe, cutting through the whole wing, actually, cutting off its entire left wing as it screeches out in pain. As it does so, he brings the axe upward and strikes down into the mandible's mouth itself, cutting in between all 4 points of its beak and mandibles, slicing down into its neck and dragging the axe down its throat, or at least through its
Fantastic.
side.
Nicely
As
done,
its
buddy.
scream is cut short as it falls. It's still a immense creature, not like a Grim or anything, as it is laying on that space there and is effectively difficult terrain because of how large it is. But it is dead.
Oh, don't worry. Garon's definitely going to try to farm this thing and turn. He wants like the skull and the beak and all of that and the feathers to turn into a cloak.
It's
100%.
humongous.
It's
How
awesome.
are we going to transport it?
As it does...
Just parts of it.
How much
Just
damage
parts.
did we actually deal to it?
Oh, y'all dealt 200 damage.
I was gonna say, like,
in
it's gonna
his
be 2 or
attacks,
3.
He was dealing... I think Doug did a total of 55 damage that last turn, and it had a
Yeah.
total of 200 health. Most
Yeah.
of which was done in the last few rounds. Because it was at 120 at the start of the session. 121 actually. But as this happens, the dogs step away, and this largest one, who seems to be kind of the ringleader, looks to you all as it seems to reappear as the others disappear from sight. Gives out one short and then will turn around and disappear as it walks away. Whatever
Just
deal or requirement they have to fight for this thing seems to not last beyond death, and they...
Does Thicket hear what they're saying at all, or no?
Does Thicket speak Infernal?
I don't think so, but let me check.
I guess Infernal's the closest thing. Actually, this is probably more Abyssal or Deep
Primordial
Speech.
and Sylvan and Celestial.
I don't think anyone would
And I
understand.
can read anything.
I don't
Okay.
think you would understand, as the Mastiffs having done relatively
Alright, well,
well.
Okay, I'm 100% trying to
I
convince Thicket that we need to try to harvest some of this creature, because Garon really, really wants to make a cloak out of it.
As you begin to do so, and as everyone cools down from the fight, we are going to go ahead
I'm
and take
sucking them out.
We're going to take a 5-10 minute... I mean, I would say that you probably managed to climb out just barely as Doug...
Wait, can I
dislodged as
hold on,
Doug
can I-
gashed
hold on,
through its
hold on.
mouth.
Can I RP this at all? Like, because
Go
you said
for it.
Doug like sliced off the wing, so like Garon walks over, he steps on one part of the beak mandible thing, and and starts pulling apart the other mandible part, and he's like, so how do you feel about helping me try to harvest this thing and turning it into something awesome? I really want a cloak. It looks delightful.
And that is where we're going to take a 5 to 10 minute break real quick, as Garon voices his desire for a new cloak. And then we'll go ahead for y'all. I'm going to go ahead and add the experience points from the fight. But that not in... I mean, I might apply it to you. We'll see how I'm feeling. Or I might just... I usually apply
Let
at
us
the
get
end
our
of the
level.
session.
Let's get our level so that way when we long rest right before we go into the vampire house, we're good to go.
I
If we're level 10, then I can just tree stride or whatever to get through to the tree that Bale is on.
You have not seen the tree. It's probably
I've seen it in my dreams.
seen a dream. Actually, I don't know that you did. No, you saw him in a garden, and he had nails and blood on his hands, but you did not see the tree.
You said that I saw him on a tree.
Maybe? I don't recall exactly.
I wouldn't be saying tree if I didn't know there was a tree there. Because I saw it.
Let me look at the spell before I say any more on this. I'll go ahead.
Wait, I think maybe he said later.
Just let it happen.
Like, we saw him in distress, and then he said later he was on nailed to a tree. I think that's what happened.
Are you wanting tree stride or transport?
Transport dance. Which I can't do yet because we're not level 10.
You can via scroll.
Oh wait, what level do I need to be for it? 11?
11. Your next level.
Okay. Yeah. We can do it via scroll, but that's that was our backup plan for in case we didn't get to level 11 by the time we needed to leave quickly. And also, I can't remember how we got that.
I don't recall if you bought it or if someone gave it.
Someone gave it to us, and I think it was with the intent to use it
it's almost
for
4 million already,
specific. Yeah. And I think that we either fully just didn't use it, or we forgot, and someone's like waiting for something.
I know that already has happened with some of the other items you have.
Yeah,
that were given for
with
specific reasons.
Sending or something. Anyways, it is break time, so.
Get your water and such. Get your water. Get your water.
I love that fight. That's so great.
Probably, at least those of you who are close, typically Doug, Garand, Thicket, maybe Gambit, maybe John. Will level for this session. Just record.
Oh, you're not gonna let us long rest and get it right now?
No.
Dang.
I always end of session because then if we take a minute to figure stuff out, add a new spell.
That's fair. Okay. All right. Okay. How does it work with Jackie? Out of curiosity, how does she grow?
She grows.
Okay. All right.
You haven't, for all the things you've done to help her understand things and help her get a bit better, you have taken very little time as Garand to understand what is happening with her.
Oh no, it's totally on brand with Garand. He's just like, okay, you're getting better. Look, right, let's keep going there. He's not going to think about it until someone else like points it out. So, maybe in all the conversations that I keep having with Rusty, maybe it'll come up, or maybe our lovely librarian friend, and maybe she'll tell us. I don't know.
I am very disappointed. I really wanted to even hit the stupid thing. Yeah. But I had this whole grand plan of what I was going to do, and I never even got to touch it.
Oh, what were you planning?
Oh, I had the Verdant Everbloom, and it's got a couple good good options with
Let's have
contagion.
some cool things. Has contagion, strikes, pro.
I haven't been able to use it.
John is full of frustration. I'd say it's probably the most accurate about him right now.
I mean, you guys pulled me into this fight not against my will, but against what I thought we should do, and then I almost died and then didn't get to avenge myself.
You're vaguely feeling what
It's-
Garon felt back
Like,
a few weeks ago. So, like, it'll be interesting because Garon will actually be sympathetic. Garon will be sympathetic. He'll be like, now you get where I was. Like, I understand. Like, you have a certain thought process in mind, and it doesn't play out, and that's why communication matters so much. You know, when we said, hey, we want to go ahead and take this on, you should have made, you know, more of a reason for why you didn't. Like, that's the whole point, is like, we all need to be more vulnerable. It'll be an awesome RP opportunity if that happens, but either way, I just gotta say, I'm getting ready.
I'm clearing all
I'm getting ready.
temporary effects from people. Stuff right now.
It's fine. It's fine. I am super hyped because now when I attack, I will be able to do some insane shenanigans. I will 100% be able to basically Warlock Smite and Psychic Blades and my attack. So we're looking at like in the neighborhood of like 10 to 11 dice of damage per attack.
Not as common as perhaps Jocelyn's sneak attacks, but you do get it several times.
Right. Like that's the difference. It's like I can get a few times like a little bit more than a rogue sneak. So like their longevity, I'm like pure power. But with my whole, I roll 3 dice to try to crit. That's huge.
You're taking a warlock level next, yeah?
So it's Bard. I had to finish Bard so that way I can get the multi attack, and then as part of that, then I get to retrain. So the way that retraining works, at least in 5e, unless there's something else different that you know or want to change or whatever it might be, whenever you level, you get to change out things. So I will be changing out my invocations, and so instead of having my extra attack, which would not stack with my Bard level 6, I will then become able to smite. So.
Yeah, because you'll take Eldritch Smite.
Yep. So it's a D8 plus a D8 per level, and so it's a base 2d8, but it could be as much as 3 or 4d8. So 4d8 plus 3d6 plus the d8 in the first place. So that's, what is that, 8? That's 8 different dice. And then the idea is that you crit so that you're getting effectively 16 dice. And yeah, the idea is I really want to stack myself to defend Decim and to honor him for what he's led me to believe is true, that he wants to help me try to save my parents. Also, the whole fact that my dad is alive, like, Garon's really not processed it at all.
Dad is alive. Who knows if his mom is?
Yeah, Garon's like super like, what? Huh? 100% Nani. All the Nanis.
Doug is in because his Conan. Don't know which one John's taking. Where he's going.
Real quick side note.
I have to find out.
Snacking. That gets unlocking further levels of power, including teleportation to save points, effectively.
Nice. Micah, are you still playing Scarlet and Violet at all?
I have not gotten to even start Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, to get it from the library, I played some Brilliant Diamond, but wasn't able to get super far in my nuzlocke before I returned to the library, and haven't really played it.
Okay. Well, if you know anybody that like you're friends with or whatever that is playing, make sure that they know about the
big raid that's
Treasures
coming up.
of Ruin. The Treasures of Ruin. There's 4 of them, and we already hit the one that we needed for the first shiny. So every 2 weeks.
Wo Chien?
Yeah, we got that. We hit 3.5 million like yesterday or today or something. So
let's see, it's Wo Chien, Chen Pao, In Lu, I think is the goldfish.
no, Chi Yu.
Chi Yu is my favorite. I like the goldfish.
Plus, when it's so it's pretty regular, and when it's shiny, it's like blue.
It's gorgeous. Oh. Chris is obviously here. Jess, are you around?
Yes.
Okay. Maura, are you around? Give another minute on Maury. Sam, are you here?
Yep.
It does off of fall from grace. Not the cat home for emotional right after. Jokes. Do you think fall from play? It's not vibes, but like fun. Combat is general. D&D combat's more general, of course. Vampire's Nights is fun, but I think fall from grace. Fall from Grace was specifically a boss fight that has to do with things that are of light or dark, priests or devils, anything that really deserves a bunch of songs that have a choir sing.
I am returned.
Our return, so we come back into it as the party takes a deep breath, having felled this massive beast. Its body still laying on the ground before you, bleeding. It does bleed same sort of crimson color as most beast monstrosities do. I guess not necessarily most monstrosities, but most beasts do. As a moment later, John returns from the ether. Its wing torn off, neck and head broken apart partially, Thicket climbing out of its large mouth, Gambit returning from the darkness.
Hey, John. Can we get a tiny hut, like,
I think-
as soon as possible? I think we need to sleep, like, ASAP.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we got time there, right?
in the 10 minutes that I'm setting, in the 10 minutes I'm setting that up, can you guys explain what just happened? I seem to have missed something.
Eaten.
I mean, I don't know what you want explained. I mean, we knew that we needed to figure out what this monstrosity thing was, this big bird.
We seem to have killed it. It just, we didn't seem to be making much progress, and then I, kind of went and hoped I could get behind it, and then I come back and it's dead.
Doug hits really hard.
So,
I mean, well,
Apparently.
a few of us do now. I mean, Gambit got a really good shot. I've been able to stab it in its neck a whole lot, which reminds me, Thicket, are you ready to start trying to carve this thing up? I have a great plan.
I wasn't too good at that
Who
last
wants to
time
grab
when
the
we did it
sword?
with the displacer beasts. I
You
know
did
I'm
fine.
good at nature, but I am not a butcher.
No, you did fine. Look, half of that armor that Gambit's wearing comes from you, mate. You did that. You're better than you think.
All right.
Anyway, I'm giving advantage with survival. And it's like, yeah, no, John, you did fine. You know, we got through it, and I think it held it down. And just as that, it seemed like it was starting to break out of that spell, you know, here comes Doug. Smashy, smashy. Slicey, slicey. Cut off a wing. You know, Bob's your uncle. It's good.
Is this survival, Micah?
What are you trying to do?
Skin it, I guess.
What are you trying to get from it?
Well, based on what Garon's trying to say, Garon wants, like, because he's the one that's helping and giving, like, direction for the advantage part. He's trying to say, like, let's get enough feathers from this and, like, the skull part so that, like, the head would be, like, the cowl of the cloak, and, like, we're going to turn the feathers and some of the skin into a cloak. He has an idea.
Okay, so trying to pluck feathers without breaking them, presumably trying to skin some of it, will be survival. I
Okay.
think John was saying something.
Uh,
I wasn't sure.
no, but I am gonna cast Tiny Head.
Oof, goodness me.
And that, yeah, it takes 10 minutes to set up, I
How
believe.
many feathers you want?
Oh no, a minute. It takes a minute.
How many of these typically around 1.5, 2 foot to maybe even 3 foot long feathers?
All of them.
I mean, as many as it would take to, like, make a really good looking cloak.
How many
Plus the skin.
pounds would you like?
I guess we don't want the cloak to be more than, like,
How
5
many
5
are
pounds.
there? Because we could probably sell these too.
That's a good point. Yeah, you know what? We could actually harvest
And we
it and then use
have-
that as part of the pay.
Given the
Bag of
size,
holding.
feathers aren't the most expensive. We will call each feather 4 ounces for simple math. Pound is 16 ounces. 4 feathers to a pound. This thing is that large. Feathers lay over like that. So there's probably somewhere in the, we'll call it rough edge, 1,000 feathers.
Ooh,
So simple math
250
says
pounds. Nice.
250 pounds of feathers. And it is a large volume. So that's part of where the carrying will potentially come into difficulty, is it is a large volume of
Bag of
takes up a lot
holding.
of space.
Yeah, how much room do you have free in the bag of holding?
Bag of holding is infinite. We're not talking
No.
about the portable hole.
That
No,
is
it's not
Oh,
infinite.
Okay,
It's not
fair
infinite.
enough.
Oh, it's
They're not infinite. No.
I believe bag
They
of
have-
holding is gambits. Is that right?
It's a
I
volume of
think
64 cubic feet, but
Garage.
64
Yeah.
64 cubic feet though is really, like, that's a lot. Like 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. So, like, it either you can carry, like, a couple heavy things, or you can carry some big things. You can't typically carry big and heavy things. So if this is 250 pounds and you're saying cubic feet and it was on this bird, I can't imagine it being more than even 32. Like, just like a cubic foot, like, that's a lot. Like, you're talking, like, because these feathers would lay on top of each other. I can't imagine that, like, you couldn't get 20 or 30 or 50 in a cubic foot. You said, wait,
So
you said how
they
big were
are
they? 2
roughly
foot?
2
They're 2
to
foot?
3 feet long.
2 to 3 foot. Okay, so
So you can fit roughly 50 into a 3 cubic feet.
okay.
So if we're looking at
Is it taller than I am?
50, 3.
So 30, so 60. So basically, my bag of holding's full at this point because of everything else I have in it.
So 1,000 feathers, 50 to 3 cubic feet. We're looking
It'd
at
be
Right.
6,
20
it'd be
times.
60.
Yeah, it is 60 cubic feet. It is.
which
In
Which is
addition
fine, with
to
it-
the displacer meat that you have, so in terms of weight, you're fine because it's only 250 pounds. But your bag of holding with the other stuff you have is full.
right, yeah. So, like, that's what I figured. It's like, so yeah.
I will go ahead and
Um,
add into your inventory under the bag of holding 250 pounds of feather.
were we able to get like this? You're including the skin and like the skull and like the part of like the beak to make it look
Those
like
would
a
be
facial
separate. But
separate. Okay.
from the check, I would say with that high of a check, you could get so you'd start with the feathers and skin. You'd have to make separate checks to try and get like the beak, the skull type of stuff. You could get the skin. The skin, it is. I don't recall how thin bird. All right, well,
Let's
you
go
can get
nat
the skull
20.
too and mandibles if you'd like.
Hey, but that's a nat 20, so add yourself an action point
Go
or
ahead
whatever.
and take a hero point.
Hero point. That's the one.
The thicket can more than enough if you want them. So I'm gonna say.
We are harvesting this thing.
So let me start with going ahead.
You're on
and
hug
adding-
stick it like what? Maybe a little too
feathers.
tightly.
So let's go with deep crow.
I'm pretty sure when we did this
Feathers.
to the displacer beast, it was
I
nature
am going
check
to mark
and
the
I
deep
have
crow
a
feathers.
in nature.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Bag of
survival for harvesting, but if he made you roll nature at the time, it may have been because it was so different. Who knows?
I don't know what the reason would have been at the time, but survival is the believe. So deep crow feathers, I will say we'll call 5-pound sets. Deep crow feathers.
So it'll be 200 5-pound sets.
50. Be 50 sets. 5 pounds. 250
Well, that's only-
pounds over.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
Each
Gotcha.
pound is
Yeah.
4 feathers.
Alright, I'm with you now. I'm with you. Sorry. Too many maths.
Lots of maths going on, but bottom line, you have a boatload of feathers. Which, if it wasn't carried, you would not be able to carry this Goron.
Well,
Are the-
100%. Yeah, I super knew.
Are
As
the
for
feathers taller than I am?
how tall are
I'm
you?
2'4".
Some of the feathers are longer than you are.
So, some are. That's so great.
So
And then
I
the
guess
rest we can put in the
I was
hole, right?
wondering how big these feathers were if they're 4 to a pound.
they are. I was saying like 4 ounces. Is that right? Yeah, 4 ounces, 16 ounces is a
Yeah.
pound. So yeah, you are.
But
Getting
but
pretty
the skin and like the skull and beak stuff,
These would
that
be,
can all go
for
in
the
the hole,
record,
right?
These are perfect feathers to make great arrows with. If you wanted to make great arrows for Doug.
So we'll probably give some to the other guy to have him make some. So we'll probably do like a couple things here with those.
Probably.
So
You've
that's
got
good
a
to know.
bunch. As
That's
for
good to
the
know.
portable hole is more of a space issue because it doesn't have a weight limit. Portable hole currently has, I would say, of capacity because we are looking at a 10 feet deep, 6 foot diameter hole, currently filled with a handful of things. That giving a quick glance over, I'm going to say of the 10 feet, you roughly filled
Lots
2
of
feet.
knickknacks.
2 feet up with lots of small knickknacks. So you have
And
a good
book.
amount of room in the portable hole if everything is stacked neatly. So you
And
said
John's backpack.
and John's backpack, but I think that's just a backpack.
With his
Yeah.
stuff in it.
It's an empty backpack.
Oh right,
Yeah,
yeah,
but we
your
don't-
backpack is in the
Is
portable
there
hole.
stuff in it? Oh.
Got a
No, there's a
bedroll.
bedroll and rations and rope and a tinderbox and torch.
But it's important to
Water
remember
skin.
that the portable hole and the bag of holding both access extra dimensional space on the astral realm, which does not include time. So these things never go bad. So
Technically, I'm pretty sure the astral plane does include time. Well, one of my considerations is because these have a limited amount of air within them.
yeah, that's
Wait.
different though. That's oxygen. That's not the same thing as like time.
Extra dimensional space.
It's like
I would argue it probably would include time, because there's no point in breathing if you are instantly out of time. And
that's an interesting thought
that's
process.
something to
The
consider
actual-
later. I would say things do go bad in it,
Okay,
just because it makes more sense to me in my head in the moment right now and all that jazz.
sure.
But anyway,
Okay.
you wanted what else? You wanted the skull and the mandibles and skin. How much skin would you like?
Enough to make it so that the cloak could be made. So
We'll say
I don't
10
know,
pounds,
it's like
just in case you want. If just in
3
case
to
anyone-
4 feet worth of. 3 to 4 feet worth.
I'm just gonna call it 10 pounds in case there are any
Okay.
difficulties in making
Okay.
it that require more.
Okay.
Thicket, do you mind if I unlock your inventory to add items?
Sure. I have a question. Is there like
Is Thicket putting these in the portable hole? For the record?
if we're not putting it anywhere else, then yeah,
Okay.
someone's gotta carry it.
Grow skin.
Um,
Uh,
so this is like a question more of like, will the DM allow this?
Okay.
But like I have at the very least shape water, which lets me create ice. Is there any way where I could like do that a bunch of times, or like for a prolonged period of time, to make some ice that's like more long lasting for preservation purposes?
Probably not. Because the ice melts over the normal period of time. I mean,
It melts after an hour.
so it melts after an
It
hour.
starts melting after an hour.
So you can just kind of do it. So as long as you have water, theoretically, you could make a bunch of ice and coat something in ice
it's
if you
just
have
that
a container to put it in.
I gotta sleep at some point.
Do you have a container you're going to... I assume you're wanting to put the skin on ice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a container to
Could
put
you-
it in with ice?
Do you have the liquid flask that makes whatever liquid?
Jug.
What? The alchemy jug?
Yeah.
Yes.
Couldn't you get it to like make like nitrous oxide or something like that?
No, it has a limited number of things you can make with it. It's not
Thank God.
choose
it
your own
does.
liquid.
Thank God.
I
Otherwise, you
could-
get one engineer or
I mean, it
chemist
is
in
to
the
an
group.
We
extent.
get. I'll list
We-
them all. We
We
get
need the Miss Prime.
acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, or wine.
I love it includes oil, or I mean mayonnaise, because it's like egg also. It's protein.
It includes both.
I'm just saying though, like that's egg protein. That means like you could always theoretically not starve.
Yeah. I have many things in my character sheet that allow us to just not starve, one of which being that, others being good berry and just my background.
You have a deep crow
So-
skull, which is 50 pounds and large. Do y'all want to just leave the mandibles on the skull?
Yeah.
Okay. For now, we'll just say for
Yeah, sure,
simplicity.
why not?
that's for- Is there anything else you're trying to pull off this thing? Which of this will take a couple of probably hours to do.
That's fine. He's set in the place. We're getting ready to eat. You know, there's lots of things going on. It's fine.
To answer your question, do I have anything to put water in a container? I have my water skin, which probably no.
Not big enough for 10 pounds of
John just has some leather in his backpack.
I think that's specifically like leather armor. Yeah, that's leathers.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use my boon of skill empowerment to gain proficiency in leatherworking so that I can properly cure this?
So the problem you immediately run into is curing skin into leather is a long process.
Okay.
So I would say yes, you would be able to, and that's when you would realize the difficulties, which is that it's a long process and requires specific tools. One big thing being chemical. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, Micah.
Yes.
I do have prepared plant growth, which, if you'd allow, I could probably make something out of plants.
Right. Make like. What are you trying to make out of plant?
A container.
What kind of container? I feel like I need more specifics than a container.
I don't know. I don't know how big it needs to be to hold the stuff.
Like a box, a barrel, a basin. What are you making?
Yeah,
A
maybe a
buttload of
barrel.
skull.
A barrel sounds good.
So the difficulty with plant growth is it's within a range. I don't think you can focus it into a specific plant.
Will you let me do it before with my staff?
It didn't.
Yup.
9:30.
Holy cow.
Sorry, the phone was near the mic. Make me a somewhat difficult wisdom check to try and do this. So, in order to store leather, there are a number of steps, including soaking, sometimes with materials, preferably, in particular, like lime or some ash. You'd often have to dehair, or in this case, defeather, which you've already managed. And then, so that's where the other thing, yeah. And then, so there are a number of steps, including soaking, drying, scraping away excess bits of flesh, and then the tanning process, which involves being soaked with certain tannins. So it is a long process. It's not something you could do overnight. That's for sure. But you would be able to become
Yeah,
aware.
you
So
can't
with
do
that
that.
16, I feel like we're stretching the limits of the plan.
Fair enough.
I would say probably no. Unless someone else has a container, you may just have to let the skin not be on ice. So you can find something suitable to put it.
Or I don't know. Can I, like, make a block of ice?
Sure. I was thinking more about not soaking everything else in your...
That's
Yeah,
fair.
you gotta keep our barrel of gunpowder, okay?
I was thinking more of
Ruin
the,
that.
like, I was thinking more of like the 10 books you've got that are just stacked neatly in your portable.
Yeah,
bag.
they could mold.
I do have the keg of gunpowder.
You could empty the keg of
Creature.
gunpowder and put the skin in the keg.
Just
Then you lose a keg of gunpowder, though. And you never know when a keg of gun.
yes, I've been waiting
The right moment.
for the right
entire
moment.
campaign.
Mhm.
Y'all been
Does
Pretty
sit-
much.
anyone else have anything that could be used as a container?
Gambit has a lead box.
The lead box is being used.
It is currently in a lead-lined box. That is being used. It is occupied, but you do have it. Just figured I'd mention.
Mason, can you make anything into a container? What about you, Claude?
Not really in my skill set.
Great.
Maybe you could take one of these trees and carve into it, but I don't know how long it would take. John makes a dome, but probably down.
Yeah. It only took me a minute. And it
took
only lasts
far
for 8
less
hours, so you
time.
better get sleep.
Is the party then taking a rest, or are y'all doing things to
It
try and
is.
preserve the skin for now?
Yeah. Long rest, yeah.
I have some studded leather in my inventory. Would I be able to bag it up with that? The armor?
The leather are a series of different leather pieces that are separate and do not have. It's not like the armor is like put over you like a hard shirt. I'd say probably. I mean, you could stuff the stuff in there, but you couldn't really add ice. At least not with it getting out of the.
You could weave a basket and cover it with grease.
I have something titled Embroidered Vestments.
Yep, y'all stole those from, I believe. I don't know if y'all stole those or if those were like found in loot somewhere. They're 25 gold piece vestments that are for like cloth vestments, probably of Aether or maybe exact.
I think it was from
But we got that from
cave that we encountered.
the bandits.
No, with the lady.
Not very specific.
Oh, the cat lady, the Sphinx
Yes.
lady. Yeah, I think you're right.
Lacephine? Oh, yeah, that it
Yes.
probably was from Lacephine.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
that
yeah,
time
yeah,
ago.
yeah. The antidepressant lady.
Antidepressant lady, I like it.
Yeah. Like good old Lexapro.
But anyways, would this work?
It is cloth. It's soaked through.
I just can't win.
You have a lot of things that don't work. I'm sorry they don't, but they don't. Perhaps you can find some soon. We shall see. But for now, it will have to be uniced.
Could Jackie chromatic orbit for a little while? Cold it twice over time?
I mean, yeah, she could temporarily freeze the skin if that's what you're going.
Yeah, because I mean, that can help.
You'd still have the melting in the portable hole problem. But
only if it's in the portable hole, right? I mean, theoretically, one of us could just kind of carry it around for a bit.
you want to carry some wet stuff. Fine.
You know, what's water among friends?
We can put it in the embroidered vestments and not have to hold the cold part.
There it is.
You would just eventually have to hold the wet, all of it.
No, because we'll be holding it at the top of the sack.
Oh, like
Can we make
it
out
like
of
those old cartoons where we like tie a bag together on a stick and we're just carrying the bag underneath?
Yeah, that's how thick it carries this portable hole.
I love that, for the record. I will say yes.
Awesome.
You can wrap the leathers, and like you can use the water to mold ice onto the leathers thicket, and basically freeze the. Well, it's not really leathers yet. The skin for the moment. Wrap it in the vestments and tie those with a stick that I guess Garand or Thicket can carry for the time being.
That's so great. Oh, well, I mean, if Thicket's carrying the portable hole that way, then I have to be the one to carry that. I mean, you know what? We're a hobo team. Let's go, hobos.
Okay, in that case, I will put the Deep Crow's skin and the embroidered vest.
Hobo, can you please put hobo stick?
You can add a hobo stick to it. Anyway, long rest. I assume your normal order of operations. I need everyone to make their perception checks for the night. And is anyone trying to do anything over the course of the long?
I give Mason a copper.
Munch, munch, munch.
Munch, munch, munch.
Happy rock sounds. Whatever that sounds like.
Yeah, we're gonna turn him to like the copper dragon equivalent of a little stone golem.
I see everything.
Wow, yeah, you do. You see all the things.
It
Hey, give
takes
yourself
another
another.
hero point as he looks beyond reality. Roll to John. Perception.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Womp.
Where are you going?
So you are on the opposite side of the mountain. The mountain is facing that, so you're on the north side of the mountain. So I guess it's more like you're on the northeast. Yeah, northeast side of the mountain, which is pretty good.
Northeast.
Yeah, so, but, yes, long story short, Ticket and John. During the first bit of your morning, you watch as the sun rises. Let me check the weather.
Well, do we actually see the sunrise
Getting there.
in this dark land?
Ooh.
It's very hot as the sun rises. It's scorching heat. As you do watch the sunrise in full color and light, as it seems with the death of that crow beast, whatever shadow was residing over the land seems to have lifted. At least.
Hey, yo.
Let's go.
Nice.
By the way, as a
I
side note,
lifted the
not,
curse.
not only was I selfishly trying to make a cloak for myself, but also I wanted to be like, hey, look, we killed it. At this point, we probably have grabbed the sword, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, at some point, someone grabbed the sword, right?
I mean, that was the whole idea. Is like, hey, we took it out. Like,
I asked earlier who wanted
Did
the
you?
sword.
did you? I didn't even hear that.
Yes, I did, and no one responded.
Poor John. He's
Clearly,
not
maybe
listening.
nobody heard you. Were you maybe muted at the time? Because
I'm
nobody
on the
heard
side
you.
of no one listened to John,
No.
and now he feels mad about it.
You know what? Let's go for that. That's fine.
Well, if nobody took it, then I'll have taken it.
Alright. I'll throw it in John's inventory.
Yay, John's like a
At least grabbed it.
sword.
I don't know if anybody wants it, but I at
Did
least
you?
grabbed it.
Could you dual wield them? Because that would be freaking awesome.
Well, what are the properties of this one? Like, what's this one even look like?
So I will, once my fantasy rounds finishes responding, I will split up and do go.
Out of curiosity, because you said it was stuck in him, it was stuck in his wing.
Yes.
So was it the wing that was cut off? Because that would be kind of cool.
Yes. So you see this magical short sword, not sword, short sword, has a single-edged blade made of an opaque vanadinite, which is a kind of burnt red, burnt orange crystal. Closer to orange, but you know, that kind of reddish orange coloration. The crystal is bound by its back edge to the handle by silver, just like all the others, which makes up the handle with the exception of the pommel, which is another of the same burnt red-orange. Assuming someone identifies it, you could find out more about it, but someone will have to
No assumptions needed.
or spend some time. Okay?
No assumptions needed. I would do it. It's fine.
Fair enough. Like all of the others, it has the oral empowerment feature, which grows in tandem to be more powerful with your natural abilities. It has a plus bonus equal to half your proficiency bonus, so it's currently a +2 magical weapon, because you are all at +4. That. As well, it has similar to all the others, it has a spellcasting effect. You also get just like you had at the others, the sense that there is more to this weapon that you were not able to find.
Hey, you can just wrap up. Look what time it is.
Can you say that again? You cut off at the end.
Wrap up.
You would find, like you had at the others, that
No, wrap it up. It's
you can
done.
tell that there
done.
is more to do, that this weapon has more to it than just the effects you can currently has more to it. It has
Go brush your teeth.
just like all the others. it has a spellcasting effect, which in this case is called Autumn Call spellcasting. While attuned to this weapon, you can cast each of the following spells once per day, using the normal action requirement, gaining the ability to do so each day. Dawn. Spells have an attack roll bonus of +7 and a save DC of 15. These spells are Earthen Grasp, Erupting Earth, Greater Restoration, Shield, and Stone Skin.
Slay! Greater restoration.
Per day.
Woo!
So, who doesn't have a sword that wants one?
Currently, only John and swords.
Because I currently have 6 swords all told.
Can I even wield a
So
sword?
anyone wants one, they can have it.
I think a short sword is a simple weapon, so you should be okay.
I can wield a scimitar.
I'm pretty sure short swords are martial.
Oh, then my apologies.
Short sword is a martial melee weapon.
I'm wrong.
I'd
Forgive
say
me. I'm
it's similar
sorry.
enough to a scimitar. You could probably manage with it for our purposes. Plus, I think it's not much of a melee fighter, so I'm not too worried about that. Because you could also just
You
have
could
it
always
for
do a
the
bane.
spell casting.
Does a short sword even count as a short sword if you're 2 feet tall?
Is that a great sword for him?
Pretty darn close for it. At least a long sword.
My weapons
Look at my mighty blade.
Oh.
says clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, maces, quarterstaffs, scimitars, and then sick. And it cuts off, but I assume sickle.
And its name is the Terrasian Fault Line.
Oh wait, sickles, slings, and spears. I don't know why
Wait.
it doesn't like make a new line. It just cuts off.
I stepped out to take my dog out. What happened? We found
We're
it?
talking about who gets the sword.
Yeah, they found the sword. The
Yeah,
sword was
Gambit
in
wasn't
the wing.
here.
Gambit was
Gambit
asleep.
didn't remember that.
Gambit woke up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gambit wakes up, and they're all looking at this orange-red sword. Gambit doesn't know what it does.
And it's a short sword to all of us except Thicket.
A short sword to everyone but Thicket, who it's a big short sword. Who it's a him sword. Has same like the others. It has spell casting and plus bonus, Earthen Grasp, Erupting Earth, Greater Restoration, Shield, and Stone Skin. Cast using the normal requirement, because if I said action, then you would not be able to cast Shield as a reaction.
Let me look at my inventory. Wait, Thicket, you can use scimitars?
Yeah.
I have a scimitar. The Radiant Scimitar.
Yeah, I know. I gave it to you.
Okay, you want it back?
Because
not
legit
sure.
speaking, well, here's the thing though. Like honestly, eventually we need to give one to Gambit. Gambit could actually wield both of them because they're light weapons.
Yeah, I think
But I'll take it if no one else uses it. It seems super fancy, but it does also seem like it kind of goes with my vibe, like earthy.
I vote Gambit
you know-
gets it.
But I'm not like in super ultra need of weapon.
Doesn't matter if you need it. We're talking about who gets it.
Yeah, and honestly, at the end of the day, I love the idea of each of us maybe having one. I don't know that Garon would ever even want one. So if Thicket doesn't take this one, I think Gambit should. And I do love the fact that that would be a shield option for Gambit.
Gambit, 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 Gambit.
And then giving you back the Radiant Scimitar is also a good idea too.
Do you need?
I don't use even my regular scimitar.
If Thicket
Well,
used it,
you
it would
should-
largely be for
Yeah.
as it provides a number.
Yeah, you don't have to wield it. Just
Yeah.
uses spells.
For example, Doug. Doug doesn't ever really use his as a weapon. He uses it as a method to cast the fancy spells and swaps over to it.
What's that?
But the thing is, the spells I'm interested in with this sword, Greater Restoration and Shield and Stone Skin, are all things. Well, Shield and Greater Restoration are things that my Coatl can do.
Granted,
And then
Shield
I
is
already have Bark Skin that I could do whenever. And then I don't really know anything about Earth and Grasp or Erupting Earth.
Let's see. Headband, amulet, and veil. I would have to be stupid again.
What?
Have to be stupid again.
I would.
He's currently wearing a headband of intellect, making him much smarter.
But I don't want to get rid of the amulet. I feel like, the amulet, seems like it's not important. But, if we got a super powerful person, that just ruins their day,
Yeah. What all do you have attuned?
The amulet, the ancient amulet that we found in the attic, the headband of intellect, and the volcanic veil.
Your amulet is not from an attic. You bought the amulet.
I know. I was making a reference
Ah,
Oh,
my bad.
to
get it.
Big Hero 6.
Bruh. What does the lava thing do?
The volcanic veil is the super powerful displacer beast / magic fire armor
Right.
that I literally have to have pulled up all the time or I'll forget what it does because it does 45 things.
Okay, it only does 5 things, which to be fair is a bunch of things that it does.
It's more than I can handle at one time.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
Alright, I need to
Okay,
start remembering
yeah,
that everything
I
has
see your
disadvantage on
predicament
attacking
now.
to you until they hit you.
Yeah, I know. I've been kind of waiting, and it could have happened one time with the dude, but I let it slide for you, Micah,
Aw, thanks.
so you
Aw.
could feel
It
successful.
definitely wasn't about forgetting that it
So your
was
choices are
displacement.
get rid of your armor, become dumb, or
Be seen by powerful people.
yeah,
Those are the choices.
What are you attuned to?
show up on CCTV. I'm attuned to the spell regulator, which lets me do action things as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Ooh,
amulet.
that's powerful. And the amulet. So could you benefit from being smart?
Actually,
I
Maury
guess.
specifically doesn't want to do that, right?
But yeah, I did say
Okay,
a
you
little
don't want
bit
to.
that I don't necessarily like playing characters who are both high wisdom and high intelligence because I don't like being the person who
Me
is the best
either.
at perception and investigation.
Okay, well, it makes my investigation normal.
Here's the thing. If it helps at all, Maury, my investigation is plus 12. It's still better than Gambit's as is. So
That's fair.
And though you may not want
So
to,
if it-
I will just fully bring up all of the options to make sure everything is okay. You could just carry the sword and not attune to it. Have this.
But
Then
then it
you'd
won't be magic, right?
The spells?
You would not
I
be able
wouldn't
to
be
use
able
the
to do the
spells. No,
spells.
you would just. It would,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying that is also an option. Just putting everything on the table. I don't know that it's necessarily a good option or the one you want, but I'm just making sure everything is an option.
Just in case you guys forgot, the worst option is available.
It's true. The worst option's available, just in case.
I think I just need to get rid of the amulet until we defeat Tatsui.
Yeah,
not the amulet.
The headband.
The headband. I need to unattune to the headband until you defeat Tatsui.
Yeah, I was like, that makes no sense
No,
to
unattune
to the amulet.
It's fine. I feel like I'm learning how to speak Jaisalin because like I totally knew what you meant.
Yes. So if anyone opposes, I will take the weapon and attune to it.
If you really want to keep the intelligence, I can take the sword. It's either you become not smart until we defeat Tatsui, or I have the sword until we defeat Tatsui.
Why don't you take the sword for right now?
Okay.
Throw it into after session. I will, or probably between sessions, I will add all of these spells in a special section.
Slay.
Let's see, the Tracian fault line. Oh, if I didn't misspell the word attunement, it would show up correctly. It's not attunement, it's attunement.
No, I heard it was attunement.
Attunement.
It's French.
If I could spell it correctly and not do attunement, but attunement, it was attunement at that point. I'm really just not able to spell with this particular sword, apparently. Now it's on your sheet correctly. Enjoy. You can choose to attune with it if you would like. I assume the answer is yes.
Where is it?
It should be bottom of your... Well, actually, it's probably... Actually, it might be bottom of your inventory.
Ah, there it is.
How can I see what my intelligence is without the headband?
I saved it into your main page under special real int.
Whoa! So smart. Under special move? Oh, real intelligence 10. That makes me so smart.
Average. It literally almost doubles your intelligence to wear the headband. But it's gotta have a weakness.
Man, if there was only an item that could was just gonna increase your attunement slot.
That item is called Be an Artificer, or
pretty much. Oh, right, no, you still are using the headband. Right. We'll fix... I actually just put your intelligence back down to 10.
No, make me smart again!
You're up to 19.
How do you go bathroom?
He says as if intelligence isn't the average human. As you finish the end of your long rest, the sun rises. For anyone who wishes to look at it, enjoy the bit of sunlight that seems to be returning to the land. What would the party like to do? A cave sits behind you. Sun rises in front of you. Let you go.
Did
Pickett,
this?
how are you feeling?
Well rested.
More emotionally than that.
I don't know. Hungry.
Okay.
I could really go for a cheeseburger, man.
You're busy on the lower levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
I think now that we've defeated that thing, we should explore this cave.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta go rescue Bale, and we're pretty sure he's in I don't know, the garden of the keep. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. You're right. But are you alright, man? You seem like you've been a little off.
Well, I'm happy we got rid of this thing and got the sword. I don't know. What do you mean?
When we were in the town, they said, "Hey, can you get rid of the thing?" You don't remember that?
Yeah, we did get rid of the thing, and I wanted to get rid of the thing, but I didn't. I don't know. I felt like it was not an amazing time. It wasn't amazing timing in my mind. I don't know. Maybe I also sort of thought that, the vampire dude sort of, was probably boosting his power somehow, but I guess not.
No, honestly, you know what I think? I think that thing was boosting the vampire dude's power.
I'm starting to think that too.
So I think
now.
if anything,
I'm glad we killed it. Also, now we have this awesome great axe that we didn't even use to kill it.
Easier for us.
Or did Doug use to kill it?
Yeah, he was using the axe, so yeah, he did do it. He succeeded.
Then there we go. Perfect. Then yeah, I guess we accomplished that goal. But now we gotta go kill a vampire. So, is this not the cave that we wanted to find? I mean, I thought it was.
No, I think it is, but
yes, it is. It's just we didn't get to go inside before we were ambushed.
Yeah. So we should do that. That's what I'm getting at.
Cave.
I'm on board with what you're saying.
Gambit goes
I'm
into
saying.
the cave.
Cave.
Yeah, I'm on board, mate. It just, this seemed like it worked out well. Like maybe one way to have gone would have been to go through the whole keep, and we go that way, and then we fight this monster. But we wanted to try to sneak in, and so we try to come in the back way, and we get to fight the monster first. Sometimes things work out better than we
planned. I feel like killing the monster, though, has sort of ruined our element of surprise, because, if the vampire knew that the monster was casting the shadow atmosphere type deal, it's pretty obvious that killed it.
We were already spotted by one of the townspeople, so I feel like our element of surprise has already gone down the drain.
Yeah, didn't you say we were going to go kill? You said we were going to go kill the vampire. If anything, you gave him, or gave
that
her,
we're always being watched.
Was the bird the one watching? Was he talking?
Yes. The bird and all of his friends.
The bird said he was going to tell the vampire dude we were here.
Yes.
Did he die before he could do that?
Yes. Well, no, actually, not that bird. The little crow.
There was a little crow?
But I talked to the little crow who led me to a wolverine who led me to a bear.
Why are we talking to all these woodland creatures?
So that we could find this cave.
Okay.
And now we're here.
It's like some of you aren't even here sometimes. I feel like I wasn't even here.
And then the bird snitched, and we got ambushed by the giant one.
All right. Well, let's go cave.
And here's the thing, right?
Stitches. Okay. Let's go kill that bird too.
They know that the big bird monster's dead. Yeah, sure, but okay. They were still going to see us come walking in through the front gate, or were they? Oh, wait, why is there noise from the mine?
Walking through the
Besides
front
the fact
gate, though.
that we probably wouldn't have. I'm just saying.
With the giant bird dead, it is likely that we probably actually have more stealth than we had before because of all of the little birds who were scared of getting eaten by the big one, and now they don't have to worry about that anymore, so they don't have to spy on us.
That's a good point. Maybe they're friends now. Maybe they can be like helper birds. Like, hey, friend bird, how's it going?
Do I still see a whole bunch of birds around watching us? Yeah, I don't see any. So maybe they're gone.
Okay. Maybe.
So maybe killing the bird.
I feel like birds won't be following us
of surprise.
I don't know. I guess
you never heard of a canary in the coal mine.
I'm not disputing any of this anymore. I mean, obviously, I was wrong. So yeah, let's go.
Cave.
Going into the cave, you make your way, and it takes you some time. Sometimes getting narrower, sometimes getting wider. As you pass your way through, one step at a time, eventually making your way deep.
Is there any cool rocks?
Yeah, is Mason very excited? He's like, "Oh my gosh, that's my cousin. We totally went to school together." Like,
What type of sediment is this?
Rock. I
Fantastic.
mean, many things. Geologist is not actually one of them. I do like gems. I could be a gemologist. I'm not a geologist. Anyway, you make your way through the cave, sometimes getting wider, sometimes getting smaller. A few different types of rocks. Sometimes brown, sometimes red, sometimes black. Anyway, you continue to move your way through. Getting fairly thin, eventually being pretty much single file line for a large period. As you pass half a mile through this zigzagging cave, eventually, who is leading?
Me
Say
probably
Gambit.
was survival
Oh,
and perception.
that's true.
So go ahead.
yeah, he's probably looking for hazards. Yeah.
I'll go second.
Okay, I need
Oh yeah,
Ticket to
true.
make an investigation check for hazards. Is that right?
Can I assist and give advantage?
Can we have Gambit make the investigation check?
Sure.
We're working in tandem.
You
Yeah.
have
Well,
proficiency in
survival would be for
investigation.
hazards, though.
Survival would be for
No.
natural hazards. Looking for natural hazards, or are you looking for unnatural?
I'm looking for natural. Gambit's probably
Looking
looking
for
for
unnatural.
In
unnatural.
that case, I need an investigation check from Gambit and a survival check from Ticket. Both total of 20s. With both totals of 20, you make it through without any natural or unnatural difficulties in the small cave before you eventually get to the front, or the next section of the cave. I'll go ahead and send out, if that's fine. Thicket, are you okay with me sharing the
Yes.
image? Oh. Let's see. Work. Can y'all see anything?
Nope.
Not yet.
Okay.
Wait a
I
moment.
mean, I
It's
can see
dark.
all 7 in black.
Well, it should work over a second. It should get there. As you find yourself in a fairly wide cave there's a bit of light, not much, but soaking through, hitting this corner down here, hitting that corner down, but not much. As you open this very wide 60-foot or so across wide cave that branches upward and opens to more so a large cavern rather than a hard to make out exact details, but those of you with dark vision, so everyone but John, poor guy, and
John's
see...
gonna light up his verdant everbloom.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm gonna throw a light on you, so that'll process correctly. Let's see, where are the effects? Add effectively. Verdant Everbloom, and what? We'll call it. How much does it give? Does the Verdant Everbloom give?
I need to look.
Oh, the Verdant Everbloom doesn't. I think you're talking about the.
No, or sorry, not the verdant everbloom. The moonlight short sword.
Oh, you're using the short sword. Okay. Moonlight Blade, as you pull it out, it is 15 foot.
The unsheathed blade of this magical sword sends moonlight, creating bright light in 15 foot and dim light for an additional 15.
Go ahead and apply this to you, and then I'm going to adjust it to the correct. 15. a bit of. So you can see a little bit. With that light, especially with all the rest of you, you can see cleanly and fairly in color. A little bit in color. That's at the very edge. There is a large nest, and there's a large number of bones, mostly humanoids. Any animal. I guess not mostly humanoid. Mostly animal, also many human bones scattered around this cave.
Can I see what might have done this?
Make a
This
survival
big
or
bird.
nature check.
Is that
Crazy kind of shit.
okay? Am I allowed to do survival?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know if the or was like or if it was like I'm correcting myself.
Either. Probably guess Big Bird.
Okay.
But I do think as you go in, as you see the bones and glittering at the edge of the light, the glitter of reflective material mixed in with the nest.
Wait, is it like a crow? Does it have little shiny things around? Is there treasure?
There is shiny stuff coming from the nest, it seems. With the nest and the shiny and the skeletons and bits of skeletons and bones, that's where we're going to end the session proper, because it's 10:10 p.m. You in this cave next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Splunking episode.
A little bit at least. A something episode, to be sure. Let's see, it's going to be roughly 9 a.m. Scorching hot. Fortunately, you are unaffected by the scorching heat inside the mountain. I need to divvy out your copper pieces. Have fun with that.
Do we level up?
Let me hit the XP
level
button
up?
and find out. With 2,600 XP per person. Oh,
I did.
Gambit, I feel so bad for you.
That's okay.
You are
we wanted to get to
35
level up, and that was it.
Gambit is 35 XP from leveling up.
I mean, you could
Ooh.
just give me an extra 35.
I might just give you an extra 30.
You also level automatically next week anyway, so we probably won't get through the entirety of the dungeon that he made for all this, but
This is true,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go
get
ahead
an
and
extra
give you
35 for rolling double 20s.
Yes.
your reward for rolling double 20s is the extra hero points.
Yay.
As for the rest of you, except for John, sorry man, you have all leveled up. You evolve. We can pick up classes and things here, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording side and say goodbye, YouTube. See you next time. We'll figure out any other leveling up things over the course of the week and pick up here.
Reliable talent.